Hello everyone, welcome back to another Behind the Design. I'm here with the lovely, the amazing, the talented Beverly, who's our design director. And hi, I'm the owner, I'm Heidi. We have a new launch. We are really excited for this one. This one's special. This is the first of its kind, okay? I know we do quite a few launches, but this one, she hits different. She's very unique. And without further ado, it is called, can I get a drum roll?
Community Collection.
Sorry, it was such a ching for me. I loved it.
It's the symbols. Yeah.
We have our community collection. What makes this collection so special is that many times myself, Beverly, our design team, our influencers, we're all involved with creating these amazing pieces, right? The color palettes, the prints, everything. For this collection, this is the first time we let women in our community have a voice and build their own collection. So we asked the girls, this is launching in October. What do y'all want for colors? What do you want for prints? What do you want for tops? What do you want for sweatsuits? What do you want for backpacks? And it was really cool because, I mean, with full control, we let them choose the colors, the prints, everything from A to Z, which has been so fun. Now, we did show some teasers along the way, but then we stopped because we still want that, wow, like I created this type of moment for everyone who's gonna be seeing it for the first time. And it's just really special. I've never seen a company like actually allow their customers to be the ones who choose it all. And it was fun. It was really interesting. There's times where we were like, I don't know about this. When we see the final product, we're like, damn, them girls are right. Like, this is fire. And then there was one product in particular, which we'll talk about, which I was like, oh, so smart. That's so cool.
Like, why didn't we think of that?
Yeah, like, why didn't we think of that? So it's really amazing. And if y'all love this collection, we would love to do it again. We have our broadcast channel on Instagram, so definitely follow us on there. When and if we do this again, we will be doing all types of polls, questions, links for you guys to write down ideas and upload images, all the different things. So definitely add us in our broadcast on Instagram. And without further ado, let's dive into what the ladies have created.
So we have a great variety of fabrications in this launch. We definitely had a lot of requests for Newbury, which is no surprise as it's our best-selling fabric. Our double brushed, medium compression, super ultra soft signature fabric quality that we love. We also have some cloud pieces, which is one of our very, very favorite lounge qualities. It has kind of like a soapy finish on the outside. It's so great for lounge. You're not going to want to take it off. And then it's like really soft and brushed on the inside. And what's really special about this fabric quality as well, and unique about it as a lounge slash fleece quality, is that it has so much stretch. So you're never going to feel restricted in it. They're super duper comfortable. We also have some performance pieces in airbrush quality, which is our fastest drying performance quality and our highest compression fabric quality, meant for cardio and like running and CrossFit and things like that. We also have our halo quality, which is a modal spandex blend. We've seen that a lot in our halo tees and our halo long sleeve tees. Also super stretchy, that really soft stretchy quality that Buffbunny is known for, that we love. We have some flow quality. That's our very favorite fabric to work with whenever we're doing like running shorts, what we call flow shorts, which are just basically, it's like a mixed media knit and woven short with an inner lining layer and an outer woven shell. But that's the best quality that we have found for this special category that we really like. Also very soft and has a slight stretch. And then our cotton tee quality, which is, once again, super soft, has great stretch. Like a broken record, but like that's absolutely like the first thing that we look for in fabric qualities. But yeah, really nice and luxe feeling. So a great mix that I think covers kind of every category that you could think of.
Yeah. And then let's get into colors. Now this is an interesting one. I'm a color snob and so is Beverly. So we definitely are very particular on colors. And I think for fall, we were thinking jewel tone or neutrals or something to have something for the girls. We're just coming off of summertime, and it was really interesting to hear so many women say like, hey, we love jewel tones, but we want some fun colors as well. So we offered a variety of colors, palettes for the girlies to choose from. And they were very specific, and they were switching things up, but they were like, oh, well, we like this color, not this one. And hence we have the Community Collection color palette, which is, honestly, I think it's a great mix. You're gonna have eggplant purple, Nile blue, pharaoh pink, which are those jewel tone colors. Also, you're gonna have pops of fun. Actually, this lima bean, I'm known as the bean spiller, is actually one of my favorite colors in the collection. And I'm over here like, oh, like I'm gonna wear all the jewel tone colors in this collection, but I'm over here like, no, I need my lima bean. Like she's so cute, especially with this little backpack with the lima bean. Okay, I'm getting carried away, but you know what I mean. So I think that this color palette is great because one, we gave women a voice, let them choose whatever the heck they wanted, but also two, we have some fall tone colors mixed with some fun bright. So you can go all jewel tone, or you can go all fun, or you can mixy matchy. All right, so if you're not familiar, we have 4 different fillers. I wish fillers. We have 4 different pillars within the brand. We have our mobility one first, so we're gonna dive into those items.
Within our mobility pillar, the first item we have is our Revolution Candy Wrap Sports Bra. So if you guessed it, this is a hybrid between 2 of our all-time best-selling bras, our Candy Wrap Sports Bra and our Revolution Sports Bra. And this was designed 100% by our community. So the front of the bra is really similar to our Candy Wrap Sports Bra. It has that really cute twist front detail that we designed originally for Felicia's.
Sugar Rush, yeah.
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 I'm really proud of that one. I love that sports bra. And then we did the back design of Revolution Sports Bra with those really pretty crisscross straps. So chef's kiss. I'm really happy.
So good.
Really proud of you guys. I'm ashamed that I didn't think of it myself.
Yeah, we were like, dang, that's a good idea.
That's a really good idea. So we have this coming in a few colors. Our bunny pink.
Love her.
Onyx black, of course. Our purple swirl print, also originally from Felicia's Sugar Rush.
Yes.
And our Nile Hustle print. Now, do you guys remember where Hustle print was from? Because that's an oldie.
Oh, original?
Yeah. That was before my time, even.
I think it was Boss.
Boss launch? Okay, that was right when I was starting.
Yes, it was Boss, because that's why we call it hustle print.
Yeah.
You're like, hustle, like you're a boss, you gotta hustle. And if you look really close at that print, there's a little alien in it.
I remember this, yes.
So if y'all get the hustle print, tag us in photos of the little alien that's very, very subtly found in that hustle print.
I went to the community and I was like...
Beverly went to the community and she said, do you want the hustle print, y'all, or do you want the swirl print? And it was pretty 50-50, so me and Beverly were like, we could just do
both. Yeah. But we also have our Legacy Pocket legging coming back. We had just kind of like an open forum asking about your other favorite pieces, and this is one that was repeated quite a bit. So we're like, okay. It is coming
pocket
in.
legging.
We knew it was coming in Story of Motherhood, but we thought, well, why not? We'll just bring it again.
Yeah.
New colors. So this is an ultra high-rise legging. It's a little bit slightly lower rise than the actual Legacy legging. This is kind of when we were sort of testing the waters with going towards a true high-rise. So it's not quite ultra high-rise and it's not quite high-rise. So it's sort of in between your natural waist and that Legacy legging rise. But yeah, it has those tri-arch details that we're known for in the back that accentuate your glutes. In our lovely new brie fabric, and then we've got pockets on the side. And I've bought a few pairs for myself, and I won't go for a walk or a run in anything else. And then of course we have our Legacy legging back in stock in black.
Yes.
It's been a minute since we've had those in stock.
So now's the time to get them.
We were holding our breath for that shipment to come in, and here they are.
We're like, when are they getting here? It's our #1 product all the time. All the time.
100%.
If you already have one, you need 4 more.
Yeah, you should see my drawer at home. It's like at least one whole side is like black Legacy leggings.
Yeah.
And now the Legacy pocket.
Yeah. It's like all black Legacy, black micro Legacy.
Revolution.
Aggressive scrunch. Yeah, Revolution.
Oh, shorts.
Yeah. Next pillar we're going to talk about is the cardio pillar. Now, everything we design in this pillar is going to be for our girls who are the sweatiest of the sweaty girls, who need quick dry fabrics, who need to be held in. They can't be adjusting, changing. Everything is going to be medium to high compression, usually in this pillar. It's for our girls who are running, our girls who are doing HIIT training, CrossFit, all of the intense exercises. First thing we're going to talk about is the maraschino sports bra. I'm sure y'all have seen this a few times. This was very, very highly rated to come back. Really, really excited for this. Now, we did make a fabric update. We put it in Everyday Airbrush fabric, and that is so, this is like a new huge fabric of ours. And we wanted to elevate it a little bit by putting it in the airbrush fabric. We've done this bra a few times, and while we were updating the fabric to Everyday Airbrush, we wanted to also make a couple tweak updates. We made sure that they had a little bit more coverage in the front, just because this is for our sweaty girls, right? They're doing HIIT training, they're running, they're doing all these crazy movements. They need to be held in, locked and loaded. We also added a little bit more of that armpit coverage as well as the lat coverage, kind of like either free the lat, tuck the lat. This one we decided to do more of tucking the lat and really making sure that women have support, coverage, that functionality while still looking cute. So the ones in the past, we did solid colors, we did some razzle dazzle, if you remember those. These ones we did contrast. So there's some solid colors too, right? Without
yeah, a few of them are solid.
There's some classic. If you're like, I just want a little classic look, we have that. But if you want some fun, if you want a little something, something, I love the different colors that we did. Honestly, the black with the multicolor is probably gonna be one of everyone's favorite. Whenever we've done multicolor stitching on leggings, those always crush. So yeah, really fun way to play with some of these theme colors. And of course, to match the bra, we had to do the Everyday Airbrush pocket legging. We've done the everyday regular legging. Now y'all love pockets, and you voiced a lot wanting pockets in this collection. So we're like, we're gonna have pockets on pockets on pockets. The Legacy pocket legging, you're gonna have solid colors as well as prints. Now for the Everyday Airbrush pocket legging, you can either choose solid color or you can have contrast. Again, we wanted to give you all options of solids, prints, or solid contrast. So that way we have options, right? Now, what I like about these leggings, I personally really like these leggings because it's a classic high rise. They're not mid rise, they're not ultra high rise. I'm very petite. These hit me at the perfect place that I want them to, and they made me want to pick up running again. So I was like, you know what, I might be starting doing this with Christian again. These are a very sweat wicking fabric. Sweat dries very quickly on this fabric. The pocket is so subtle that actually a lot of our girls at the shoot did not know that there's pockets. I was like, oh, can you put your hand in the pocket? They're like, pocket? Did not even realize there was a pocket on them. They were mind blown, and then loved them. To match the legging, we also have a short option. These are gonna be a 7-inch short. We did a lot of research on what length shorts are perfect for runners. 7 inches was the most favorite. It's not gonna ride up. It's gonna usually stay at that special part on the leg. If they're too short, they're just gonna get all up in there. And if they're not long enough, they're just gonna slowly ride up and be awkward. So 7-inch is kind of like the runner's dream for being their favorite.
Also, y'all demanded a 7-inch pocket short.
Oh, did they demand that?
They demanded.
We got you. We got y'all. You're welcome. Okay, this is great. So now, I mean, we're offering more like 4, 5, 6, and 7-inch shorts between all the different collections, which is amazing. And to follow up with that, we have our next cardio item, our Flirty Flow short. These are so cute, you guys. I'm so excited about, honestly, I like all these colors. Out of all the Flirty Flow shorts that we've done, they've all been beautiful, but I've been most excited for these ones because it's fun. Like they're fun colors. They have some personality. They have a lot of personality to them. So I'm super, super excited. These shorts have done very well, especially our runners have been so happy, so grateful. So we want to give our runners more options. I think that in the past, we've always crushed with having a lot of mobility items, Newbury, all the buttery fabrics. We're really trying to make sure that our runners are also taken care of, our girls who do a lot of HIIT training, who want flowy shorts. And so I'm really excited that we keep bringing them more options. These flow shorts have gotten a lot of great feedback from runners. They're so grateful. So what makes them special is they are classic high rise. They have a built-in short liner on the inside. They do have pockets on the inside. They have a drawstring as well, so you can adjust and get the perfect amount of compression. So when you're running, they're not gonna be sliding down on you. Beautiful overlap detail on the side so that you have more room, more range of motion when you're running.
Shorts in this category are a little bit challenging to fit because we're combining a woven fabric that has very little stretch with a knit liner that has a lot of stretch. And for that reason, the sizing can be a little bit complicated, especially if you have a large hip to waist ratio. So I recommend for this type of short to always choose a size that matches your hip circumference. So if you're normally a small in the waist, but you have a little bit fuller hip, maybe get the medium, because the waist is actually adjustable in this style with that internal draw cord, so you can always take in the waist, but you can't make the hip any bigger. So just a little tip, insider tip. Okay, so we made a couple fit updates. The first time we released these earlier in the year was in the...
One more slash unbreakable.
Yeah. So we first launched these in the spring of 2025, and they had really great initial success. Now, we were watching really closely to see how our customers and our community responded to these. So we luckily were able to take that really early feedback to make some changes to this drop of the Flirty Flow short. And that's why you'll see with this fit, the back rise is just ever so like a little bit longer, just to make a little bit more room for your glutes. And we had feedback that the leg opening was a little bit too tight. So we opened up the leg opening just a little bit, just very slightly for large and up, because the smaller sizes didn't have that complaint.
Perfect. And then the next item is our Airbrush headband, which I am wearing right now. She is beautiful. She is great. We have her in a variety of colors. This is our sweat wicking fabric. So if you are a sweaty girl, I would go with our Airbrush fabric rather than our Newbury fabric. Newbury, she's cute. She's cute. Actually, I really like our butter headbands whenever we have those in stock. Those are really comfortable. But this one is definitely for our girls who sweat a lot, who are training. There is a velvet strip on the inside to kind of help it from slipping on your head. I really like these.
Yeah, me too.
Big fan, big fan. Ooh, and then one fun fact is all of our cardio items, you'll notice that there's gonna be reflective logos on that. We did that on purpose. So if you get items that have some reflective, some tonal, you're like, what's going on? All of our tonal items, those are gonna be in our mobility category because you don't need reflective. A lot of the girls are just wearing it for yoga, Pilates, you're wearing it just to be comfortable, maybe go on a hot girl walk, but it's really important for us to put the reflective detailing on everything in our cardio category, and that is for safety, right? We have a lot of girls who are running, who are doing HIIT training outside, and we wanna make sure that those reflective logos, mainly for our runners, are seen because they're close to the road. And that's it for cardio. Should we get into recovery, which I think people are gonna be real excited for?
Let's do it.
Okay, next category we have is recovery. This is for the girlies who wanna layer up over their other items that they're wearing, or they wanna lounge. We got some cute stuff. Do you wanna take it away, Bev?
Oh, sure.
Some of our best items.
So you asked and we listened. We have our first ever cloud zip hoodie. Now we've had pullovers in the past and hoodies in the past, but we've never had one with a full zipper. So we're really excited to introduce this, and I absolutely love the silhouette that we used. That really pretty blouse on dolman sleeve silhouette. So it has a drop shoulder that has this really romantic sleeve and a really deep armhole to give you this beautiful drape, and it's a little long, so it kind of drapes over the cuff. And it's not meant to be, I mean, you can pull it down like this, but that's not how it's meant to be worn. It's meant to pop up to your hip like this and then kind of blouse on over your waist. And believe it or not, this shape actually accentuates your waist because it gives you sort of a V shape.
An hourglass?
Yeah, kind of an hourglass V shape. And within the kangaroo pockets here, we have little hidden mesh pockets to secure your other personal belongings, keys, or your driver's license when you're out for a walk. We made sure it was big enough for your phone as well. And something we love to do are these extra roomy hoods to make sure that your hairstyle is protected, your makeup is protected. We spared no detail, even down to the tonal embroidery on the sleeve. Absolutely love this piece. And of course, we have our matching boyfriend cloud jogger. So this is the looser, more swaggy fit version of our boyfriend, of our cloud jogger. We've had ones in the past that are a bit more tapered. So this is the fit that you would have seen in Buff Pups. So it is semi-unisex. It has a little bit more of a drop crotch and like a looser, like swaggy. We always call it swaggy. I don't know if that actually means anything, but has a bit of a stack at the hem, which is just kind of a modern, cool vibe. We really love. We always make sure that the inside of our waistbands are finished really neatly, so that if you prefer to fit them a little bit more mid-rise or slightly under your belly button, the waistband will look nice and neat. Matching draw cords so that you can adjust the waist. Side pockets, a must. I love them, and I love this color. We have a number of colors coming. We also have our frosted purple and classic black.
Yes.
We have our new, we call it the social long sleeve tee, but it says Anti-Social Lifting Club.
I love that
Because many
too.
of us lifters are a little antisocial, apparently.
We like to put
I thought it was
headphones
just
on,
me.
just get the lifting done.
Or just stay at home and do it at home.
I know lately I've been like, I just want to go home with my dumbbells.
Go to your garage
My
gym.
barbell.
So I love this tee, and y'all helped us vote on this graphic as well. So really proud of y'all. And we have that in a couple different colors. This is the black and white, but we have a lima bean, and it has kind of an ombre multicolor version. And then we have a tonal frosted purple. So this will pair really nicely with our other pieces. And then next we have our Halo Iris tank. So our Iris tank most recently launched in Secrets in the Sand, I believe.
Before that, actually, this is
That
like
wasn't
8
the
years
first
ago.
time. Yeah, it's an original Heidi piece for
It's
sure.
from back. I was surprised y'all were demanding we bring this back, and I was like, really? It's been 8 years. 8 years.
Really good memories. Yeah, so, but the most recent time that we dropped it would have been Secrets in the Sand, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we just updated that in our Halo quality, which is actually really similar to what the Secrets in the
Modal
Sand.
blend, yeah.
It was in Modal blend, yeah. But we love this tee or this tank because it is a full-length tank, so it gives you that modesty for those of you who are not into the crops and the waist length things. But the back has this really cool crisscross detail, so you still get the booty pop.
Yeah, it's like you can be like, my glutes look good, but like I'm covered.
Yeah.
And like loose. It's like business in the front, party in the back.
Yes, exactly. So we did modernize the cut just a little bit. We always like to make sure that tanks are flattering to the shoulders, and that whenever this kind of cutaway is a little bit complicated for the fit, we brought in the bottom opening just a smidge so that it wasn't too overwhelming to your figure.
Yeah, I remember that.
This is a great classic tank staple. Highly recommend.
Last but not least, we have our backpack, our game changer backpack. This is also an original item from, I always say like 8 years ago, but maybe it was like 6 years ago, 7 years. It's been a long time. And this has been a top selling item for us for so long. We'll give you a little tour in a little bit, but we're really proud of this print over here.
Yes.
If you're into our prints, just know that anything that has a print on it is very limited edition. So if you're a collector of our items, I definitely recommend, honestly, the print or even like this like contrast stitching, because we'll never bring these back again.
Sorry, don't be
Sorry about
mad.
it. Don't be mad. Limited edition.
Limited edition.
But what makes this backpack so special is I selfishly designed this bag for myself back in the day because I traveled a lot and I wanted a place to put all my things, right? But also I wanted a place to put my meal prep and my food. As someone that has a lot of food allergies, I meal prep my food a lot. I also have to carry a lot of medication with me now, so it has to stay cool. So this actually comes in hand so much in my life. And actually now I very much use the backpack and the tote bag and the duffel very often to carry on my things. But what is cool about it is that if you don't need the cooler compartment, you can just press it down on the inside, and now you have tons of space for all of your other things if you don't need the cooler. And you can also hide your backpack, or sorry, hide your laptop back here. So there's a hidden laptop sleeve. On the inside, you're gonna have 2, 3 mesh pockets. This one's actually for your Hydro Jug, your Stanley, your Brewmate, your shaker cup. It keeps it upright, so when you're carrying your backpack around, it doesn't spill. Doesn't spill. Then you're gonna also have pockets. You're gonna have a zippered pocket and an open pocket on the side. Water resistant fabric.
Easy clean.
Easy clean on the outside as well as the inside. So very, very special item. Cool. All right, so that's the whole collection. Now, what we're gonna be doing in these videos is also answering some of y'all's questions. We did the last video, and we will do it in the next video. So if you have any questions, make sure to comment below, and let's dive in. There's a comment, Bev, someone's asking about, is there a way to make sure that 1 or 2 pieces come in every drop in all the colors, like the pieces everyone loves? So we can get both the new stuff, but also our faves and new colors. We have a strategy coming in 2026. I can't spill too much, but next year our launches are gonna look a little bit different. We're gonna have like mainly capsules, like what you're seeing in the community collection. I would say this is like a little bit of a bigger capsule. We want to launch capsules, maybe like 2 larger collections, and then we want to do some essential drops. And this has been a huge request by everyone. Like, we are gonna have a whole new strategy next year and you guys are gonna love it. Not too different from what we're doing now, but I think the essential drops will be the biggest like wow factor. But it's great because we took all of our pillars and we designed something for every woman, every body, everything she's gonna need in every single pillar. And those have their own color palettes. So if the strength girly has like a certain bra, all of those colors will also be available in all the Newbury. So you guys are gonna be really happy with that. Next question, Bev mentioned the dyeing process. Do you test the dyes you use for toxicity or heavy metals? It would be great to hear more about it in the next video. I enjoyed the deep dive on collagen fabric. I love this collection and the colors.
We utilize an industry, like a world-renowned inspection agency that has many offices overseas and stateside to inspect our quality. All of our fabrics must go through this testing for it to be accepted by Buffbunny, just period. There are no exceptions to that, and all of our manufacturers are required to pass this testing for every batch of fabric. So we have verified, of course, that all of our fabrics are good. And anytime that we try something new, we go through the same round of testing to make sure that it is something that we want to include in our line. But I would say just in general, we are very tight on our manufacturers in terms of our tolerances for fit and measurements, for our
dye testing. We're really annoying.
Our colors. So let's say, like, you know, we have this shade of green in multiple fabric qualities. We will go through maybe 3 to 5 submissions of what we call lab dips to make sure that the colors match as close as possible. And we, you know, really put our foot down on those,
we're like,
those kind of things.
No.
So I'm really appreciative of our manufacturers who are willing to work with us on those things and patient with us. But yes, and I mean, even down to fabric, like the amount of fabric is brushed, or the compression, we test for compression and weight and all these different things.
Yeah, like the pilling test is so interesting. So your manufacturers will send you like, oh, well, we brushed this fabric 100 times and this is what it looks like, right? Be like, okay, well, you brushed it one way. It's like you really need to be doing almost like a figure 8 so you can get every single version of it. Like, we don't want it up and down. We need up, down, sideways, horizontal, vertical, angular, like, so a figure 8 type of thing with a pill test. And that ensures, like, no matter what way this fabric is abrased, there's no pilling.
We basically taught our manufacturers how we want the testing to be done.
Yes. We're that annoying. I love it. Okay, next question is, how do you guys come up with the names of the colors? We're just fun. We're just fun.
That's one of my favorite things to do, is because we get a little silly.
We get delusional.
It's usually after the very end of our meeting where, you know, we're walking through an assortment and agreeing on pieces and things. And they're like, okay, now we have to name them all.
And it's so hard to name things, y'all, especially when you've been doing the collection for 9 years. Like, think of how many colors that you've done. I mean, like Pharaoh pink. I mean, that's a cute color, right? I was like, I love Egypt. This is an Egypt-inspired collection. Let's call it Pharaoh pink. Sometimes there's like a lot of sentiment behind it, and sometimes we're like, lima bean, you know? So it's just
that
like
has a
fun.
sentiment.
Yeah, it does. It's like other people might be like, oh, like lima bean, all right, whatever. But for us, we're like, it's like funny, silly, but has meaning still behind it. What are some of the features you look for in a legging when determining if it passes a quality test?
What are some of the features that you look for?
I think there's a few things that we do. One, if we're like, let's create a legging, we think of the pillars, right? Who are we designing it for? Are we designing it for a cardio girl? We're like, great. We do not use any brushed fabrics for the cardio girl because she's gonna want something that is the most sweat wicking. So if you didn't know, a lot of brushed fabrics don't absorb sweat and sweat wick.
They don't dry fast.
Yeah, other slick fabrics do. So we typically look for one, a non-brush fabric, two, a quick dry fabric or something that wicks sweat and dries sweat much faster. And then we think, what is she gonna be doing in this legging, right? And be like, so an ultra high waist legging would be the worst thing that we could do because a girl who's gonna be running and jumping and doing all these things, she needs to hit it at the small of their waist. Otherwise it's gonna be rolling, sliding down. She needs mobility in her whole body. And if it's too high waisted, it's kind of sets you up for failure.
Pockets for your goos and your gels, reflective details for road safety.
Seams, you don't want a lot of seams all crazy over the legging because they need more motion. And then also a pet peeve I have, I've seen other brands do this, I'm like, bad idea. That was a wrong call. When they put like a seam across the knee, that's the most uncomfortable thing. I would say mainly for yoga and Pilates because they're on the mats a lot. But even for runners, when they're running like this and you have your knees scrunched up like this, you can feel that seam. That's the no-no zone. So.
Compression levels, also relating back to the pillar. You know, a long distance runner would want more compression in the leg than, you know, someone who's just going for a hot girl walk or whatever to help with blood circulation and all those things. And
that's why a lot of the items in our cardio pillar, some girls will buy them and be like, this is too tight. It's like, no, it's for that. It's supposed to be tight, medium high compression, because runners are like, the last thing that they want is for them to have to adjust mid-run. So that's why they might be a little bit more snug in the waist and the top of the hip.
Also, they have to be cute. Can we just say that?
Yeah, they have to be cute. I've seen some of those runner leggings out there, and I've been approached by a lot of runners who are like, help. I'm like, I got you. We're working on it, because I've seen some of these runner leggings. Remember when we tried, I won't say what brand, remember we tried that one legging on? A lot of the girls did, and I was like, this brand's like #1 selling running legging, and they were like, hideous.
Yeah, from our perspective, absolutely.
Yeah, we were like,
because we know what's possible.
Yeah. All right, y'all, there's more questions, but that's all we have time for today. So we're gonna go ahead and end this video, but we're gonna do something really special as well. We had so much fun answering these questions. We are filming a very special video, honestly, very soon. And in that video, Beverly and I want to help pick out some items for you from Buffbunny Collection. So we are asking that you comment below an item that you are looking for. Maybe you comment below and you say, for the girl with larger boobs who needs high support, for the girl who wants a mid-rise legging, for the girl who wants a very stretchy fabric with pockets. Comment below, let us know what you're looking for, and we will suggest you Buffbunny Collection items in the next video. We will style you. You love Beverly's style so much, we're gonna style you. It's gonna be so fun. And without further ado, we are gonna go ahead and end the video. This was fun.
It always is.
This was so much fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you forgot, the launch date is here. Don't forget. Set your calendars, mark your calendars. Don't forget, tell your mom, tell your husband, tell everybody. This is an amazing collection with so many good pieces. We appreciate you. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you in the next Behind
the
Design.